Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Apple report for Friday, May 26th, 2023. Before I click on all the charts, I want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already and subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. And check out wickedstocks.com where we offer a full assortment of daily and weekly video analysis, triple Q analysis, SPY analysis. We do two individual stock picks every week. We've done three or four in the last 6 months or so in NVIDIA. I'm going to take a look at the NVIDIA chart here because I just want you to know that NVIDIA has tested and is in the process, as of Thursday's big rally, a long-term channel top at 383.12. Now, if NVIDIA can close above 383.12 by a 1% margin because of its long-term line study status, 386.95 or higher on Friday settlement price, this stock enters a longer term show of strength, a very long term buy signal. I would expect over the next 2 years, this move here of an equal distance from the low of 2020 to A was 20 months. The same width would take 20 months up to 664.47 on the way up. You've got a 200% swing, A, B, all the way up. So this would be the zone well above the market, 585 to 645 roughly, and changing a little bit over time. That would become our 1 to 2 year objective if we close today at 386.95 or higher. But until then, believe it or not, this is a market to be sold in this vicinity just based on the pure technical nature of this channel top. And continued settlements at or below it allow not only 346.47, that former all-time high, over the next few weeks, but even lower as we continue into later year. So this is a big test right now. It's also in line with what we're seeing in the triple Q. NVIDIA, by the way, is 6% of the triple Q. Apple is about 11% or so, maybe 12%. And so both of those stocks are obviously going to have bearing on what's happening in the triple Q. The triple Q is testing significant overhead resistance, in part because of the NVIDIA rally. It's actually pushed back to this channel top that it backed away from earlier in the week, 340.08. Bottom line with the triple Q, if we settle at 343.48 or higher today, once again, 1% push through 340.08, the triple Q enters a long-term buy signal. Good low for the year, a resumption of a long-term bull market, so forth and so on. Until then, this is still a market to be sold back into the 290s over the next several months. And we do the triple Q analysis on a day-by-day basis at wickedstocks.com. Very similar to the Apple and Tesla reports. We provide support levels, channel bottoms, short-term sell signals, so forth and so on, that you can trade if you're a day trader, a 3 to 5 or 1 to 2 week swing trader, so forth and so on. So that is that with respect to the intermarket analysis. Now for Apple, which is sort of the lone wolf here in all of this, it closed above a long-term channel top about a month ago. It fell off and retested this structure now over the last 2 weeks, and it's holding above 170.85, maintains a long-term buy signal for Apple, expecting 182.94 over the next 3 to 5 weeks. I've been saying that for about 3 to 5 weeks. So in 3 to 5 weeks, I'd say by the end of June, I think it's actually quite likely, maybe sooner. Honestly, this 218.86 long-term rising channel top, I consider to be inside of a 1 year objective, 5 to 8 months. I mean, this was January into April, so that is what, 5 months or so, roughly. Is that right? Something like that. This is about a 5 month move. We could do this again. This is a 5 to 8 month rally to 218.86, and that all in play above 170.85. So still 170.50 to 170.85. 170.50 is the same formation on the daily chart, held beautifully a few days ago. We've come off of it. And so is the market poised to rally from here? Well, by merely testing long-term support, the answer to that is yes. And we also settled above this former channel top. It's probably annoying you because we've traded both sides of it now for the last few days. But as of today, it correlates quite well with Wednesday's high, which is the pullback low following that high from just about a week ago. So 172.43, able to contain session weakness, above which 175.16 in reach. 175.16 is nothing more than the high settlement price about a week ago. So it can contain session strength. On the way up, I still have 174.15. That is a 5/8 upside Fibonacci over the last week. I had it as a session containment level on Thursday. We came close to testing at 173.89, but right now, given the fact that we closed above Wednesday's high, I think the market is poised for 175.16 today with the pivot point at 174.15. If we break 172.43, open below 172.43, then yes, we can fall back and retest long-term support that starts, well, it ends at 170.50 and it begins at 170.85. Let me continue with the downside that if on an intraday basis we happen to break 170.50, in terms of a sell signal back below 170.50, I really don't see it unless we close below 169.74. Now, yes, we have the 1% violation of 170.85 at 169.14, and that would be nice too, just for technical clarity. But I do think if this market sells off today and closes below 169.74, that is a clear rejection of that long-term buy signal that played out 4 weeks ago above 170.85. And if we do close today below 169.74, I see 160.01 within probably 2 to 3 weeks, and over the next 2 to 3 months, 150.94. I think 150.94 could take 2 to 3 months because on the way down, 160.01 well suited to contain monthly selling pressures, and we could turn back up into the low 170s again within a week or two of testing 160.01. So, if we close below 169.74 and you bought those, say, 189 out of the money calls, that all-time high from a year and a half ago, you'd want to cover those out of the money calls and reverse and buy 161 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least a month, or you might buy 151 or 155 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least 3 months if we close today below 169.74. Until then, this is still a bullish market. It is a patience tester, no doubt, but this is not uncommon. And as long as we're marking time above 170.85, I skew decidedly bullish as we move into later year. Upside, if we were, and where is that chart? I'm going to go back to, bear with me, here. If we close today above 175.16, then the 178.69, it's right here in the same image, actually. Closing above 175.16 today, we have a 3 to 5 day rally back to the 178.69 channel top, which actually held the highs a few weeks ago. We almost tested it again last week. Was that this week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? No, it was Friday of last week. And so closing above 175.16, 178.69 likely within 3 to 5 days. That would be a nice 3 to 5 day swing trade. The 1 to 2 week swing trade, I don't think I need to remind you, but it remains bottom picking the low, the 170 handle, and anticipating once again this 183. What is it? Sorry, 178.37 level within 1 to 2 weeks, 3 to 5 weeks into the 182.94 area. And we're not going to do it today, but if we close above 178.37, then we're just a few days away, 3 to 5, from reaching that 3 to 5 week objective at 182.94, which I've been mentioning now for 3 to 5 weeks. I think that pretty much rounds it out. Please click like, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. We offer a full assortment of daily and weekly video analysis, and we also offer a 5-day free trial. So if you don't like what you see, you can bail out ahead of the 5 days, and you will not be charged. That is all I have. I will be back Monday afternoon with Tuesday's Apple report. Remember, it's Memorial Day weekend. You have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next Monday or Tuesday, whenever you want to tune in to the Apple report.